In a living room where generations meet, it's easy to spot the tension between old and new. A child's fingers dance across a tablet, immersed in a world of instant answers and digital play, while nearby, a grandmother knits, her eyes tracing patterns she's repeated for decades. The family's conversation drifts toward artificial intelligence, new apps, and the future, but there's a hesitation. A quiet worry that technology isn't just adding something new, but taking something away. For many elders, the rise of tech feels less like a tool and more like a threat to everything they've known. Why does technology stir such strong feelings? For those who grew up in a world of handwritten letters, face-to-face visits, and crafts made by hand, digital life can seem to replace meaning with convenience. In earlier days, connection meant sitting together at the table, sharing stories and laughter. Work was measured by the warmth of a homemade meal or the effort behind a mended shirt. Privacy was sacred, and presence, truly being with one another, was non-negotiable. Now, with voice assistants listening in, social media broadcasting private moments, and AI predicting our needs, it's easy for elders to feel that the soul of life is slipping away. When new gadgets arrive, elders often ask, what happened to real interaction? It's not simply that the tools are unfamiliar. It's the sense that the world is moving on without them, leaving cherished values behind. The resistance isn't stubbornness. It's a form of grief for the fading of old ways. Delving deeper, psychology helps explain this resistance. As we age, our brains become more reliant on established patterns. The familiar brings comfort, while the unknown can spark anxiety. Elders may feel a loss of control, as if changes are being imposed upon them without their consent. There's also the fear of becoming irrelevant, watching as family members flock to new platforms, speaking a language they no longer understand. Most of all, there's a clash of values. Technology's fast pace and constant updates can feel shallow compared to the depth and wisdom of tradition. What young people may see as innovation, elders often experience as invasion. So, how can we bridge this generational gap and help elders embrace change without fear? It begins with empathy. First, acknowledge their feelings rather than arguing. A simple, "I understand why this feels strange," goes much further than, "You just need to catch up." When elders feel respected, they're more likely to open up to new experiences. Second, connect old values with new tools. Technology doesn't have to replace traditions, it can help preserve them. Show how video calls can keep far-flung families close, or encourage elders to use phones and tablets to record and share their stories. Let them see technology as a way to pass down memories, not just as a platform for scrolling through strangers' lives. Third, go slow and always share the purpose before the process. Instead of focusing on how to download the latest app, start with the why. Say, "This app helps us stay close when we're apart," or "This device lets you see your grandkids grow up, even from afar." When elders see the benefit and understand the intention, new tools feel less like a burden and more like an opportunity. Ultimately, technology and tradition aren't enemies. When approached with care and respect, technology becomes a bridge, one that carries the wisdom of the past into a brighter future. By listening, connecting, and moving at a gentle pace, we can help our elders see that progress doesn't erase what came before. Instead, it honors tradition, ensuring that the lessons learned over generations are never lost, but carried forward for all time. What's one tradition you hope survives the tech era? Let's keep the conversation going, building understanding between generations, one mindful step at a time.